Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to discuss the topic algebraic identities. From your earlier classes, you may recall that an algebraic identity is an algebraic equation that is true for all values of the variables occurring in it. You have studied the following algebraic identities in earlier classes. Identity 1, a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Identity 2, a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Identity 3, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Identity 4, x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. You must have also used some of these algebraic identities to factorize the algebraic expressions. Let us discuss some example questions. First question, find the following products using appropriate identities. We have two sub-questions. Let us check the solution. In A question, we have x plus 3 into x minus 3. Here, x is available in both the terms. 3 also available, but 1 is positive and 1 is negative. So here, a is equal to x and b is equal to 3. Here we can use the identity 3 because it is like a plus b into a minus b. We know that a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. If it is like a minus b into a plus b, also you can apply the same identity. So, x plus 3 into x minus 3 is equal to a square. A is x. So, x square minus b square. b is 3. So, 3 square. Which is equal to x square minus 3 square is 9. So, x plus 3 into x minus 3 is equal to x square minus 9. Answer for B question. We have x minus 3 into x plus 5. Here, the first term is same in both of the terms. It is x. But the constant terms are different. One is negative 3 and one is positive 5. Let us consider a is equal to negative 3 and b is equal to 5. So here we can use identity 4. X plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So, x minus 3 into x plus 5 is equal to. Here also we have x. So, x square plus a plus b. A is negative 3 plus b is 5 into x plus ab. ab means a into b. So, minus 3 into 5 is equal to x square plus minus 3 plus 5 is 2. 2 into x is 2x plus negative 3 into 5. Negative 3 into 5 is negative 15. Therefore, x minus 3 into x plus 5 is equal to x square plus 2x minus 15. Second question. Evaluate 105 into 106 without multiplying directly. Here, without doing multiplication directly, we need to find the value of 105 into 106. With the help of identity, we can find the value. Let us check the solution. 105 into 106 is equal to. Instead of 105, we can split it as 100 plus 5. Into. Similarly, instead of 106, we can split it as 100 plus 6. Now we can use identity 4 here because 100 is available in both the terms and constant terms are different. We know that x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Here a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6 and x equal to 100. Therefore, 105 into 106 is equal to x square. X is 100, so 100 square plus a plus b into x. So, 5 plus 6 into 100 plus ab. ab means a into b, so 5 into 6. Which is equal to 100 square is 10,000 plus 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 into 100 is 1100 plus 5 into 6 is 30. If you add these numbers, you will get 11,130. So, without multiplying directly, we got the value of 105 into 106. It is 11,130. You have seen some uses of the identities listed previously in finding the product of some given expressions. These identities are useful in factorization of algebraic expressions also, as you can see in the following examples. Example 3. Factorize 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square. We need to find the factors of the given expression. Let us check the answer. We have 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square. Here you can see that 49a square is equal to 7a whole square because 7 square is 49. 7a the whole square is 49a square itself. Also 25b square is equal to 5b whole square and 70ab is equal to 2 into 7a into 5b. Because 7a into 5b is 35ab, 35ab into 2 is 70ab. Therefore, 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square is equal to 7a whole square plus 2 into 7a into 5b plus 5b the whole square. Now the given expression is like a square plus 2ab plus b square. We know that a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square. Comparing the given expression with a square plus 2ab plus b square, we observe that a is equal to 7a and b is equal to 5b. Therefore, 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square is equal to a plus b the whole square. A is 7a, so 7a plus 5b whole square. 7a plus 5b the whole square is equal to 7a plus 5b into 7a plus 5b. Therefore, the factors of 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square are 7a plus 5b and 7a plus 5b. Question B. We need to factorize 25 by 4 x square minus y square by 9. That is, we need to find the factors of the given expression. Let us check the solution. we have 25 by 4 x square minus y square by 9. Here you can see that 25 by 4 x square is equal to 5 by 2 x whole square. And y square by 9 is equal to y by 3 the whole square. 25, 4 and 9 are complete square numbers. So that only we take instead of 25, 5 square, instead of 4, 2 square and instead of 9, 3 square. Okay. Therefore, 25 by 4 x square minus y square by 9 is equal to 5 by 2 x whole square minus y by 3 whole square. Now, it is in the form of a square minus b square. We know that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Comparing the given expression with a square minus b square, we observe that a equal to 5 by 2x and b is equal to y by 3. Therefore, 5 by 2x whole square minus y by 3 whole square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. A is 5 by 2x. So, 5 by 2x plus b is y by 3 into a minus b. So, 5 by 2x minus y by 3. Therefore, the factors of 25 by 4 x square minus y square by 9 is equal to 5 by 2 x plus y by 3 into 5 by 2 x minus y by 3. Next, identity 5. This is an identity of a trinomial. A plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Here in the LHS, we have a plus b plus c whole square. And in the RHS, the expanded form of a plus b plus c whole square. Note that the expansion of a plus b plus c whole square consists of 3 square terms and 3 product terms. Next, let us check the usage of the identity by using some example questions. Example 1. Expand 4a minus 2b minus 3c whole square by using suitable identity. Solution. We have 4a minus 2b minus 3c the whole square. Here we can use the identity 5. A plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Comparing the given expression with the a plus b plus c whole square, we find that a is equal to 4a, b is equal to minus 2b, c is equal to minus 3c. Therefore, using identity 5, we have 4a minus 2b minus 3c whole square is equal to a square. 4a the whole square plus b square minus 2b the whole square plus c square minus 3c the whole square plus 2ab. 2ab means 2 into a into b. So, 2 into 4a into minus 2b plus 2bc. So, 2 into minus 2b into minus 3c plus 2ca. So, 2 into minus 3c into 4a. Now, we need to solve it. Therefore, 4a minus 2b minus 3c whole square is equal to 4a the whole square means 4 square into a square. So, 4a whole square is 16a square plus minus 2b whole square is 4b square plus minus 3c whole square is 9c square plus 2 into 4 is 8. 8 into minus 2 is minus 16. A into B is AB. So minus 16AB plus 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 into minus 3 is positive 12. B into C is BC. So plus 12BC plus 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Minus 6 into 4 is minus 24. C into A is CA. So minus 24CA. Therefore 4A minus 2B minus 3C the whole square is equal to 16A square plus 4B square plus 9C square plus minus 16AB plus 12BC plus minus 24CA. Second question. Factorize 4x square plus y square plus z square minus 4xy minus 2yz plus 4xz. Here we need to find the factors of the given expression. If you observe the question, you can see that the expression has 3 square terms and 3 product terms. So, given expression is the expanded form of the identity a plus b plus c whole square. So, we need to find a, b and c. Solution. We have 4x square plus y square plus z square minus 4xy minus 2yz plus 4xz. Here you can see that 4x square is equal to 2x whole square. Here under the product we have negative terms. So any of the variable should be negative. We already took x as positive. So let us take y as negative. So y square is equal to negative y whole square. Negative y whole square is y square itself. Next z square. Z square is equal to z square itself because in the last term we have positive xz. Children, be careful about the signs. Therefore, 4x square plus y square plus z square minus 4xy minus 2yz plus 4xz is equal to, instead of 4x square, we can write 2x whole square plus negative y whole square plus z square. We can split negative 4xy as positive 2 into 2x into negative y. If you multiply it, 2 into 2x is 4x. 4x into negative y is negative 4xy. Both are same. Next, plus 2 into negative y into z plus 4xz is 2 into 2x into z. So, a square is equal to 2x the whole square. Therefore, a is equal to 2x. B is equal to negative y. And C is equal to z. Now, it is like a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So, using identity 5, 4x square plus y square plus z square minus 4xy minus 2yz plus 4xz is equal to 2x plus negative y plus z whole square. 2x plus negative y plus z whole square is equal to 2x plus negative y plus z into 2x plus negative y plus z. Therefore, the factors of 4x square plus y square plus z square minus 4xy minus 2yz plus 4xz are 2x plus minus y plus z into 2x plus minus y plus z. Okay children, Today's class is completed. Totally we have 8 identities. The balance identities we'll discuss in the next class.